Wow. What a wild year 2026 has been for movies. I went and saw The End of Oak Street, and this is going to be my review about The End of Oak Street. All right, where are we at? Got all this set up. Oh, we're going to see if this works today. Whew. People do not clearly explain how difficult solo YouTube work is. Anyways, okay. I went and saw The End of Oak Street. Went in completely blind, again, as usual. This time, even more blind. Didn't even see a trailer, which I don't know if that would have swayed me one way or the other, but I saw like the movie posters when I was seeing other movies, and I was like walking through the theater and I saw like the shadow of a dinosaur head or like a street with big Tyrannosaurus Rex looking footprints going across the street and destruction. So I thought, yeah, this might be kind of fun. Something that's not in the Jurassic World franchise, that's dinosaurs on the big screen. I mean, that just doesn't really happen that often anymore. So I was ready. It also had Ewan McGregor. I think I'm saying his name right. Ever since I was a kid, I always said Ewan McGregor, and I think that's completely wrong. So I think it's Ewan McGregor. I'll say Ewan McGregor. I saw that he was in the movie too. Love him. Think he's a fabulous actor. It also has Anne Hathaway. So we've got some pretty heavy-hitting actors in this dinosaur whatever movie it is. Let me summarize the plot. There's a small neighborhood in, I think it was like 1982. Some kind of weird sci-fi portal thing happens, and the neighborhood gets plopped into some sort of prehistoric time period where there are dinosaurs. That's the plot. It doesn't get any more deep or in depth than that. That's it. And it doesn't explain any more than that. That's it. Will there be spoilers in this? Absolutely, because I'm just going to get straight to the punch. Okay. I was coming into this video going to tell everybody, don't waste your time, don't watch this movie. But literally as I'm filming this, I don't know. I don't know if I can stand by that and say that it's a bad movie, but like it's a bad movie because it doesn't know what it wants to be. Like it's a B movie script, like a genre film. I mean, we're talking about dinosaurs running around a 1980s neighborhood in America, killing suburban families. So it's a B movie, which I love. I love B movies. I love that genre. I love bad scripts. That stuff is so much fun. The issue is that, like, it kind of wanted to be that, but then it also kind of wanted to be taken seriously. And then it did have blood and some, like, gore, but not enough blood and gore to be like a horror film. It had some drama elements, but not enough to really make me care or make it a drama-esque film. I'm not saying that the acting was exceptional in this, but in order for it to be like a true like cult classic B movie style thing, the acting was too good for that. I felt like, it doesn't know what it wants to be. And so then it kind of falls flat on every aspect of it. There were some okay scenes, some kind of tense moments. There's a moment where there's a giant snake in the house. That felt a little tense and kind of gross. It does have some shock moments in it where, big spoiler here, where the dad gets killed by, I think it's a T Rex or something like that. But there's time travel also at the end of this film, so they save him via time travel. Okay, I don't know. So again, like no real stakes here. Eh. Um, the dinosaurs were okay. They weren't that scary. They went with the way people feel dinosaurs are today, with the fact that maybe they have feathers or hair, and it's not as scary. Not as scary with feathers and hair. They just weren't. I'm sorry. And like, yes, do I love Jurassic Park? Do I think Spielberg is an amazing director? Absolutely. So I don't know. I don't know that you're ever going to be able to beat that feeling that Jurassic Park had. I mean, he really created an element of fear in those films. This, yeah, it like could have had fear, but they also were like leaning into it being a cheesy B movie. It, and so they're like leaning into the different genres that it wanted to be, or the different styles, I guess. But they were leaning into them at the wrong moments, and it made them all miss. There was some cool, you know, direction, I think, with the camera and the editing and using some practicals. Like cool, that's awesome. Yeah, overall, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about this film, because like maybe you should watch it. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Like, and not in like an artsy bizarre way, and not in like a grotesque weird bizarre way. Like, I don't know. I don't know how this got made and how they got big stars to be in it. Cool. I hey, go for it. It looked like it was a writer and director were the same person, so they had a vision. They went for it. It was kind of all over the place. I feel like maybe it was their first big film, but I could be wrong. That's just the vibe I got when I watched it. Yeah, I don't know. I just kept getting the vibe when I was watching this movie. Imagine, what was it, 1993, Jurassic Park comes out. It's the biggest thing ever. Studios are begging writers for dinosaur movies, and somebody writes a dinosaur movie about a portal opening up, and, you know, a suburban neighborhood dropping into prehistoric times, and these families are all getting slaughtered by dinosaurs. And then they sold it to the studio, and the studio never made it. And it sat on a shelf collecting dust for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And then suddenly somebody pulled it off the shelf and said, "We're out of ideas. Let's blow the dust off, give this one a shot, put some two big actors in it, give it some marketing, and see who shows up." That's what it felt like. Now, I don't know. This could be a more recent script. It probably was. But like when I was watching it, that's what it felt like. I was like, this seems like a script that had been passed over for a long time. And maybe somebody wrote when dinosaurs were all the big rage. Eesh. I mean, it's just bad. It would have been good if they had leaned into it and made it more cheesy and more fun and had more funny moments in it. Or if they had ditched that completely and tried to make it an actual serious, scary, horror-esque dinosaur movie. Man, yeah, I don't know. What a weird year for films. I mean, just totally bizarre, strange films, and really great films. And like, I'm kind of blown away by 2026. Like, it's fun. It's been a fun movie year. What a roller coaster. Um, so yeah, you know, maybe don't spend the money to go see it. Maybe wait till it comes to streaming, but it probably will hit some level of cult status. I'm sure there'll be some people who really, really love it. There will be people who say that you just don't get it if you don't like it. I get what he was trying to do. I mean, to the degree that I could tell, like he was using like diopter lenses where you can focus on two things at the same time. I mean, using it to a distracting level, but there's almost no way to use that lens without it being distracting. But that was a lens that people used in the 70s, and pretty much only in the 70s. It never really took on, and people didn't use it past that. So, like, the fact that that was being used is just, I understand what this director was trying to do. And I just think it's almost like saying a joke and then apologizing before people laugh or don't laugh just to like protect yourself. It kind of felt like that. Like it just wasn't, it wasn't all the way in any direction. So it was kind of meh. So yeah, that's my review of it. It's meh. Fun to see dinosaurs on the big screen. Please make more movies like this that are not giant franchises. Give more people chances to make movies like this. Will I be watching it again? No. If you want to give it a try, but go in with really low expectations and try to just have fun with it. I honestly was trying to have fun with it, and it just wasn't as fun as I would have liked because they would like kind of kill the fun with serious moments, or I don't know. It just could have been a lot better. That's my take on it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I will keep reviewing movies and talking about movies, and I really appreciate you making it all the way through this video, or even if you just watched a little bit of the video, that's still awesome. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one.